Today, on the final hour, I have the TheWendigoMan. Is that how I say it?
Oh, not so much of a hard I, so like Wendigo, but you just call me Wendy. It
Wendigo.
just makes it easier for
The
everyone.
TheWendigoMan. All right, so Wendy. All right, so we got Wendy in the house. We're here. I also have my cat Shadow that wants to chime in too. But anyway, this is about you today. Now, to any question, the first thing I let all my interviewers know, or interviewees, whatever it is, the person I'm talking to, know anything I ask you, if it's too personal, it just hits the wrong way, or it can incriminate you or cause problems with you, you don't have to answer it, okay? You could just
I
squeeze
appreciate
right
that.
by. We go right by. Like, I'm not like, oh, so you did this with this person? So, yeah, let's talk about that. Oh, okay, I don't want to talk about that. Okay, let's talk about this.
My
Oh, what
lawyer
did you
said
do
not to
with this
talk about that,
person?
but
Are
fuck
you
it.
sure? Like, fuck that shit. So, with that being said, the first question I ask everyone, the real question is, who are you, Mr. Wendy? Out of all of the content creation behind the mask, just who are you as just a normal, everyday human being?
Oof. A normal human being. That's weird. No, just like I work my 9 to 5. I get everything done. I mainly see myself as an artist first because I do like that's my thing. I like making art, making masks, stuff like that. But I don't see myself as very special. I just do things. But yeah, I'm just some dude on the internet.
Okay, so usually people go like into a little bit more details, like as in
Yeah.
like okay,
Like
okay.
what?
Let's
I'm
start
sorry.
with: are you human?
That information is redacted, sir.
Okay, sounds good. It's redacted. What about? Oh, let me see. Oh, the volume is good. I'm gonna turn you up on my end so I can hear you better. Let's go. Let's do
Yeah, that's
that.
probably a good idea.
There we go. Now, what else can we ask? Very simply. So, hmm, what do you do for fun outside of content creation besides art? Because art's a
A
form of
lot of
content creation.
art is a form of content creation. What I do outside of work and art, a lot of music. I listen to a lot of music. Like, if you've seen my channel at all, I have a collection of vinyls, and
Really?
yes, I do. So
Nice.
that's like besides art, like of course I play a lot of video games, too much. But the big thing is music. So like I have a lot of vinyls. I have way too many. I've spent way too much money on this thing.
Nice. Nolly's in the house. Long time. I haven't seen you really since that bully that just came back around and our interview that got messed
Hey,
up
no, what's up?
online. I'm glad I recorded it. But
Yeah.
yeah. So you like vinyl. So what got you into collecting vinyls?
So the first vinyl I actually bought, it was at the last big concert I went to before Rona hit, and they didn't have any. It was this band called Night Wraith. And before that, I wasn't really into vinyls. I thought they were cool, but what ended up happening was I was gonna buy a CD, but they didn't have any. So I was like,
Okay.
yes, they have a vinyl. Screw it, might as well. And then just from there, it just kind of became an addiction.
Okay, fair enough. Just something you picked up and you just
Mhm.
liked it and was like, you know what? I'm gonna just
You know,
keep collecting.
it's a, yeah.
Fair enough. Everyone has their own things they like. Shit. Oh, fuck. Okay.
Well, and yeah, one of the big things that really locked it in for me is what vinyls look like because that vinyl is like a gold color. And
Ooh.
then, like you get all the other vinyls that are like splashes and like there's this clear vinyl I have that has like blood splatters in it. So
That's
it's a
actually
collection thing. Like I like finding stuff that doesn't necessarily look like the normal thing. It's just fun. It's just fun to look at.
that's really cool actually because the vinyls like, I remember back in the day were just like plain brown, black, brownish with a glaze. Like yeah, okay, but these have designs on it now. Nice. That's really
Yeah.
cool. That's really fucking cool. So, what's your favorite metal band to listen to?
My favorite metal band of all time is always going to be Children of Bodom. They're like the first death metal band I started listening to, and
Keyboards,
even now,
thrash, guitars, thrashy.
yep. Now I remember watching, like I was on YouTube like years ago, and I remember seeing the music video for "In Your Face," and just the way that they were playing, and it just was something I never heard before, and I was instantly hooked.
Yeah, they're really cool. They're really cool. I listened to them for a while, Cradle of Filth for a while, Arch Enemy back then. Those are some really good hits back then. Now it's like, Children of Bodom kind of like meh to me, but then like Arch Enemy is meh to me. But I've also grown into more like after that phase was Killswitch Engage, into this like stuff like that, like Killswitch Engage, like shit. I love metalcore essentially. And so you listen to Children of Bodom. Do you play any instruments?
I used to play guitar a lot more than I do now. I can noodle a little bit, but it's mostly just rhythm chugging stuff, but nothing like super good.
I mean, what's ironic, a lot of people can't make up rhythms, so if you could do that, you're doing really good compared to others.
Yeah, okay, you got me there.
Yeah, because I used to play in a band, multiple bands, and I was actually almost signed back in the day. That was, I'm not going to disclose that. Anyway, no, it was like 15 years ago almost now, like maybe 13 years ago, and we like, I could do lead. I can't do crazy solos. I never was really into the crazy solos. I like them. I like listening to them, but I couldn't really do it. Like I could, but one of those like I didn't want to strive for it. But
yeah,
it's so like I could sit here and create awesome effects and rhythms and stuff left and right. It was a great time, man. I missed that time, but I found this and I love this more.
Yeah.
So you played guitar, you like vinyl, so I guess music's like your real main go-to number one thing right now. Okay, so you also mentioned video games. So what video games do you actually play?
At the moment, I mean, ever since I started streaming, it's mainly been Dead by Daylight. That's the big one right now. But on my off time, it's always Warframe's my go-to, and then just whatever else I can find, really. But DBD and Warframe are the big ones.
Fair enough. Yeah, we should party up sometime in not Warframe, but Dead by Daylight, because I do play that from time to time on my stream.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it's very chill times, but it's usually a Dell after hours when we're playing with a whole bunch of other crazy people, but are awesome at the same time. And the stuff we talk about, oh my god. Even Apex, shit. Me, Hostile Bond, and freaking Wolf of the Void. Oh my god, dude. Just ask freaking Lynx one day. Oh my god. We got Relic Gaming. I think that's Relic Cosplays, I'm guessing. What up, Wendy and Harps? What's up, my man? Obi-Wan having internet problems. Scarlet 326. Yo, this is weird seeing Wendy on a stream. Like, what? Say what? And then we got Link saying hello, Chaz Kitty saying hello, alright, Poseidon saying Wendy, and then of course Notify Batch File saying Wendy. Hell yeah.
Hello.
Yeah, hello again. So
yeah.
Do you stream or do you do any other sort of content creation?
Yeah, I stream on Twitch fairly regularly. Right now it's a little bit weird because I'm in the process of moving, but yes, I do stream.
What, the boop threw you off?
Yes.
Oh, wait, okay. If I get a random redeem and I say something that's just so what the fuck was that, it's because someone redeemed it, okay?
That's fair.
Okay.
Good to know.
Thank you, Notified. Thank you. I try to be. So, okay. So you stream on Twitch, that's it?
Yeah, that's the other big one is just... I just completely... What? My brain stopped working there for a second, sorry.
Oh, God. Jurassic Rex. Do the roar! What's up, Jurassic Rex? How you doing, my man? Long time. He doesn't even say hi in chat. He just redeems the fuck with me. I love you too, bro.
That was a good growl, though.
Yeah, so you do Twitch.
Mhm.
What's your favorite thing that your audience likes to do to you while you're live?
Uh, Probably hydrate or dihydrate. They're just like yelling at me to hydrate.
How many times in a row? What's the most you had?
The I can't count that high.
Really, you had that many?
No. The most I've had like watching me.
No, making you hydrate. Like, how many
Oh,
hydrates did they redeem?
way too many.
I think he's used. I'm guessing you stream Dead by Daylight and Warframe.
Yes, that is correct. Well, I don't stream Warframe. That's more of like me time. But Dead by Daylight, yes, I do Saturday night slashers and then Sunday night survivors.
Interesting. So, who do you like more, Survivor or Killer?
Killer,
Why is
without a
that?
doubt. Because I don't have to rely on people, and also I'm a very, 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 very poor survivor.
You know, I don't like Killer. I can do the killing. Hey, Obi-Wan, I literally just texted my son for my refill my drink. I forgot to go get it and fill it up. So he's doing that right now. In a few minutes, I'll be able to hydrate. Speaking of hydrates, don't you fucking dare. These guys made me dab 15 times in a row, and my editor, I have him like freaking, I don't know if you saw it on my page, because I actually just clipped that. He edited out where it's like 1, 2, and then the third one I go into like Super Saiyan form 1, and then the fourth one Super Saiyan again, and then fifth one I teleport out of there. It's so fucking good. It's downstairs,
That
kiddo.
sounds amazing.
Thank you.
I'll have to.
Yes, yes. It was awesome, and I try to get one of those out once every 3 months because like I can't do that kind of editing.
Yeah.
And what else? What else? There you go, cat. You gonna chill or you gonna chew on my freaking figurines over there, mofo? I love this cat though. He's awesome.
I mean, that's what cats are, man. They're lords of chaos, and we just house them.
I know. Now, so with all that being said, and you stream, I mean that's awesome. So like, what is like when you're streaming? What is your favorite thing about streaming?
Just being able to actually like personally interact with my fan base, which is a weird sentence for me to say. I don't know. It's weird that I have a fan base, but just being able to interact with them directly and just talk to them and just make jokes and have fun. It's nice having that sort of connection with the people that support you. You know?
Oh my God, it is, and I wouldn't take that. I hope no one takes that for granted. Like. Because they come there to support you, be with you. And like what I love about it is like me being there and having all these other people in chat actually meet each other. Like it's like an awesome thing. Like, cause I know there's people who've never known each other now know each other and made a new friend. And it's a wonderful thing.
It is. It really is.
You are awesome, kiddo. Thank you.
I was.
Oh, so you actually was thinking back instead of crying, blaming the game. You're actually thinking about what you did.
I was talking to
Okay.
myself.
Yeah, that's perfectly fine. Thank you.
Now I'm in.
Well, I'll tuck you in probably after this. Okay.
Okay.
I love you, kiddo. So, now he was having an issue with games where he would always blame the game for a mistake. And then, like, me and my wife, because he actually had a full meltdown. So I said, hey, haven't you noticed every time I die, every time I get shot? Because I play a lot of Apex, Dead by Daylight, and if there's a good first-person RPG, I'll get that and play it. But very rare, because I love playing with my community. And he would always blame the game. Like, why did the game do that? This, that, blah, blah, blah. Like, all, like, upset. And what's up, Monkey Bomb? Monkey Bomb? How you doing? And we finally got him to realize, like, kiddo, how many times do you hear me sit here? I should have did this, and this is why. I should have set up there, so I could have looked at all angles, and I should have either been here, so I would have cover. So that way, that side was covered, but I still can watch this. And he's trying to work on that instead of blaming the game. He's starting to blame himself to go, okay, I made this to rectify. Because I told him, did you ever notice you just kind of plateaued and not gotten any better? And you went, yeah. And didn't you notice I get like sometimes 2k damage and you get only 300? That's why, because I consistently correct my mistakes. Now, since we're on the topic of video games and Twitch, and we love bringing communities together, we definitely got to stream sometime together. Definitely have to do that.
Absolutely.
What about?
I've been wanting to try and get back into Apex, but I just haven't had really the chance to do it. So,
it is actually crossplay now between all platforms. Cool. Yeah. With that being said, I'm doing Apex right after this. And yeah, even Lynx, I got him to stay calm instead of always getting agitated or frustrated. And I would fucking literally yell at him because I told him numerous times, like, I like you. I fucking love you. You're an awesome dude, but you just grind my fucking gears, dude. So I guess I helped him out, and I'm glad I did. And it's great. And yes, we have to play some games sometime. Now,
absolutely.
Let's get to some questions with you. Do you plan on actually, because I kind of got distracted with the hydrates and my son, I needed a drink. The kitty cat laying right here, like, what the fuck?
Hydrate, man.
I know, right? So, now, do you plan on doing a YouTube channel?
I've been playing with the idea, but I don't know. I feel like I would need to either find an editor that I can actually pay well or learn to edit myself. But it's not off the table. It's just not my primary focus right now.
How about, I always suggest this to everyone, get a YouTube channel because it helps with growth on a different way. Fuck you, Lance. I just drank it there. You're fucking making me hydrate. Fucker. So, I always suggest this. Get a YouTube channel and just post, like, say you win, you had like a really good game. You post that. It doesn't matter on like how long or how far in between you post. It's just that you'll have something up there. You slowly learn everything. You kind of just learn how it goes and just go with the flow on it. It's kind of what I did. And now I'm here doing this with you and like interviewing people. I would never be doing this if like it wasn't for that. Trying shit out, watching videos. So what, like, so you love vinyls. I'm trying to crack into who you are. You're kind of just like this chill secret entity right now. Do you have any kids?
No, I don't.
No. Glitter's the devil. Motherfucker, monkey bomb. I love you, bro. So you got no kids. Do you have a significant other?
That information is redacted.
Got it. So it's something that you don't want to say just yet. Got it. Okay. Why did you download TikTok?
I'll give you 3 guesses and the first 2 don't count.
No guesses. You fucking talk. You talking, bitch.
Okay, fine. No, I mean, I downloaded it as a joke, of course. And, you know, I was just watching it, and then one day I was just super bored, so I was like, screw it. I'll post something, see. I don't know, it seems like fun. And I remember the day, so the big post that got, like, everyone's attention on me was, I can't believe this happened. So I was underneath a car working, and the skid plate, I saw, like, this really weird-looking rock. And I was like, that's not supposed to be there. Let's go ahead and take that off. And there was an entire loaf of French bread.
Wait.
And 1 slice of pizza. And what? For some reason...
Where was that? Hold on. Where was that on the car?
Okay, so underneath the engine, on top of the skid plate.
How the
Squirrels.
Are you
because it was just cusping on winter, and you know they like to take stuff and just move it to where it's warm, and underneath an engine is really warm.
Oh my fucking god!
So happened that it was an entire loaf of French bread that was clean. That was the other thing. The entire loaf is clean.
How?
Yeah.
You know, I'm mechanically inclined, so I can see it. I have never worked on cars like that, but I can see it. So it's like, ow. What the fuck?
If I knew the answers, I would tell you.
Oh my god. Then Minivamp says hello.
Hello.
Hello. Yeah, okay,
Hello.
back to the kids. So, do you want kids?
That's an interesting question. I never really thought about it. Let me think for a second. I mean, I wouldn't mind having kids, but at this point in my life, I don't think I could afford to have kids or be able to give them the life that they deserve. So,
Honorable.
Yes, but yeah,
honorable. No, you don't even have to say anymore. You already answered. That was honorable right there.
Okay.
That really was. Does he have any fur babies?
Yes, I have 3 fur babies at the moment.
What you got?
So I have 3. It's 3 cats. There's Diego, who's just a chunk, and then there's Angel, who's the long-haired black cat, who's just the void, and then there's Oreo, she's Cookie Cat. Small.
Nice. Nice. Chastkity's like, let him borrow mine for a week. I think the homework alone that your kid gets will make him go nuts. Shit. That was insane. Like 40 pages and a knife for a kindergartner? Yeah. Yeah. Like, what? So, okay.
90, and I cannot express this enough. The fuck?
Right? I said the same thing. Like, wait, hold up here. And I'm trying to troubleshoot it because my son's 11 and he's never, I know, right? 80 pages, that's right. My son's 11, he's never had that much homework. Yeah. And kindergartner, they're not going to remember after the first page. Their brain's not developed yet enough to be able to retain that kind of knowledge.
Jesus.
Yeah, one of those. Some kids are, but that's very rare. I mean, have you seen humanity nowadays? So,
You're right, though.
Yeah, I mean, it's just one of those like, oh my god.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
So, with like everything that TikTok you download is a joke. So
Yep.
why you made that one TikTok with a loaf of bread? That's fucking hilarious. Like, they really is throwing me for a loop. A freaking loaf of bread? What?
Yep.
Like, and a slice of pizza. I can understand the slice of pizza, but a whole loaf of bread? Like,
Yep.
man, they wanted some insulation in their house too? Shit.
Yeah.
Like, man.
No, man, I've seen like full ass houses just of rodents in cars. It's ridiculous.
Oh, wow.
Mhm.
Damn. So I take it your day-to-day job's working on cars?
Yes.
Nice. Are you like with a dealership or are you with just a...
Nondescript lube shop is how I like to refer to it.
Got it. Fair enough. The last TikTok I saw, it popped up on my For You page, was the whole, let's fix this with the Band-Aid. And you looked at the left with the fucking hole, throw the thing on top of it, I'm like, and there's a Band-Aid on top of the thing. I went, oh my god. That's so stupid but funny. And that video's gonna blow up a little bit. It has to.
I mean, honestly, I saw, after I finished, making it, I was like, this is a good meme format. I could see this being a good meme format.
Yes, it was great. It was actually really good. I thoroughly enjoyed that one. No. I was like, okay.
You can't really see, it doesn't really show in the video, but I can fit my whole arm down that hole.
No, you could tell. Yeah, it's like, wow. So, damn, so you work on cars. What got you into working on cars, even though it might be just...
It's really not all that glamorous. I needed a job, so I got a job. And my dad's always been working on cars, so that kind of helped me out a bit. But yeah.
Okay, fair enough. I mean, it's one of those things where it's like, oh, why not? I mean, I know how to do it.
Basically,
hiring?
yeah.
I need money. Fine.
Yep. Well, I was just like, okay, I just finished up my job at like a golf retail store, and I was just like, okay, there's got to be something better than this. If I'm working on cars, I'm underneath them. Nobody has to see me. I don't have to see anybody else. It's perfect.
Fair enough. What's your dream job?
My dream job would be actually drawing comics and writing my own comics and stories and stuff like that, and being able to do that.
What's holding you back?
Time.
Do you go to school or anything else besides your job?
It's basically go to work, come home and stream, go to bed every single day.
Ah, that's your problem right there.
Mm-hmm.
You do it every day. That's the problem.
Yeah.
If you took off 2 days to 3 days a week and concentrated on that and did both, and you could actually even make a YouTube series out of that and also show your progress while you're doing it and how you do your art. On top of making gamings for your YouTube channel, you'll be able to double up content, have more people view you, and have a reason, and have people be like, man, are you going live yet? To be able to see you live on Twitch again.
Yeah.
Yeah, every night streaming.
I just need to suck it up and do it.
It's not even that. It's the every night streaming. That's what it is. Because like they go into work, it's like, oh my god, fuck work. I just want to go home and stream. Believe me, that or make a YouTube video or like talk to some people and network, get some interviews lined up, whatever it may be. At least depending on who it is. Oh, with all this being said, you're an artist and you want to make comics. Just start making it fucking happen. Like it took me a year and 3 months to get partnered on YouTube, but I stuck with it. I would still only get 3 hours of sleep a night, and I just stuck with it, and here I am now. That's why I always say to everyone, just suck it up and be a fucking man, bitch. Do it. Just do it.
Just fucking do it.
Yeah. For the titties. Thank you for those titties, Pop Skill. Thank you for those titties. Hell yeah, I gotta bring the titties in tonight. You're the first one throwing some titties at me. Hell yeah.
Titty for the titty.
Hell yeah. So, like, who the hell is Puff Skill with the frickin' host, too? Goddamn. And now a redeem llama. Damn, you're just like, doof. Like, damn. Hi, Puff Skill. I love you. He's a fellow streamer and TikToker. He's really cool. He started doing his own cooking thing, too. That's
cool.
Yeah. So it's really cool. So like you seem like you got a lot of stuff going on. And
sorry. I have like a million ideas in my head at one point, and they're all just going.
Llama. Chaz Kitty with that redeem. Jeez, now what's this one? Who is that? Psycho_Wolf. Thank you for that, host. Thank you so much for that. Hell yeah, let's go. Now, you have this artistic skill and comic book writing skill, and you have all these ideas in your head. Did you actually jot them down on notebook and paper?
Yes, I have.
Yes. How many have you accomplished before adding more?
I add them as they come. That book is full. That book is full. Well, because like you'll like get this like tiny idea and you're like, oh, what if I do that with that? But also that would be cool if I kind of pulled that and this, that, and you just get obsessed with it for a little while.
Yes.
And then you'll drop it for like 10 seconds to like just take a breath and take a look back at it, and then you'll say, oh, but that's also another cool idea. And then what if I do this with that and it's just another obsession.
Yep. Definitely. Like me, I'll write down a whole bunch of lists of like YouTube video ideas, like what I should try to change up in the stream, like little things like that. And I always spend at least one day where like I have off, because I always take off Mondays, Saturdays, and I'm starting to throw in Thursdays unless I get home super early for like YouTube days and like just stream maintenance or just sleeping if I really need it. And it really works because I have the time to do that, because I stay up to 3 o'clock in the morning anyway, and I got to wake up 3 hours later. So it's like, whatever.
Might as well, right?
Yeah. So I get the stuff done, and like writing notes really helped. A lot of people don't realize that writing the notes and actually looking back at them and be like, oh, let's try that. Let's do that. It fucking works. So
yeah, I've got a bunch of like, along with those notes, I have like a bunch of character sketches along with them, and then there'll be like iterations. I usually go through like like 10 or 20 versions of a character design before I'm actually happy with something. So there's a lot of reoccurring sketches and designs that are just like tweaked ever so slightly. So there's a bunch of those in there as well.
Gotcha. Chaz Kitty, I'm going to add on to this one. What is your favorite thing to do besides TikTok, collecting vinyls, video games, streaming, and making art and comics?
What's my favorite thing other than that?
Yeah, other than your like things that you would like to do. Like, what is something that's just like a slight guilty pleasure that like is so like, oh, okay.
I don't think there's such thing as a guilty pleasure. But cooking, I really, really like cooking.
Nice. What's your favorite dish?
At the moment, it's tied between like stroganoff and not like the normal kind of stroganoff you make, and carbonara.
Okay. So stroganoff and carbonara.
Yes.
So those are your favorite dishes. What's your favorite one to prep and make, or are those them?
Those are them. Yeah.
Okay. So what's your favorite dish to just eat? Like that you're just like, I will go out to this restaurant because I know it has the best version of this.
There's a particular pizza place near me, and if I'm just not feeling anything, I'll just go straight to there.
Damn.
Yep.
Cheskitty's like, you want to make me dinner? Smiley face. Like, shit. You and Puffskill need to get together and make a fucking fine-ass full course of freaking dinner sometime for everyone. Shit. I'm serious. Puffskill got some freaking skill with the skillet. That was not supposed to be that way, but it worked. Okay. Oh my god. I'm a fool at times, don't mind me. So,
it really do be like that sometimes.
It does. So, do you like going hiking? Do you like going out and about, or do you just like to stay at home?
I'm a hermit, basically. I like staying in, but you know, if somebody convinces me, I don't mind going out and hiking, but I much prefer to stay in.
I gotcha. Yeah, I kind of started doing that when I got a little bit older and doing this kind of stuff, like just staying in and chilling, and then it's so weird. I do want to go hiking though, but COVID's destroying everything. Oh, skill with those fat titties. Thank you for those titties again. Please skill me some skillets with some skill. I'm gonna make up something for you, man. I really am, because it's gonna be great. So what is your actual favorite video game that you have ever played?
Banjo-Kazooie. By far, it's Banjo-Kazooie.
How about that one puzzle piece you couldn't get? Dude, I racked my brain on that fucking level for days because I was that guy that would figure out where everything was.
The completionist.
Not even that. You see it. It's there. Why
It's
the
just right
fuck
there
would you
taunting
add that
you.
there to just be a giant fucking cock tease? The fuck?
It stands there, taunting you.
Yeah,
Look
spinning,
at my shiny
golden,
exterior.
shiny. Fuck.
Shiny.
Dude. Yeah, okay, that was a good game.
That was, yeah.
Okay. What about
Still
modern
is.
day?
Modern day? Oof. See, that's just a really long list, because I can't really pick one.
Okay, what is the... All right, let me rephrase that. What is the hardest game you ever played?
The hardest game I ever played, Outlast. Not because it was technically hard, but because I didn't want to do anything. I just wanted to stand there.
Gotcha.
I was like, no, I want to put down the game. I'm done with this shit.
Right? What's his favorite gaming company? From Psycho_Wolf. Nintendo, Sony, Microsoft, Bethesda, EA, freaking Gearbox. I mean, Nintendo. Oh, you said Nintendo. Square Enix. What else we got here? I could look over. No, that's really it. Okay. Naughty Dog.
No,
Santa Monica.
see what you say, Naughty Dog, and I just immediately. immediately. I never actually played Uncharted, but I watched people play Uncharted because I never got the chance to play it.
I've seen that. I played a little bit of one. I just didn't like grab me like all the other ones did. Like how God of War, like even the new one. Oh my god! Or the first Last of Us. I didn't get to play the second one, but those games like they just grab you. They grab you and put you on for a ride, and that's what I love about some first or one player games.
Yeah, exactly. You mentioned The Last of Us, and like that's definitely a big one.
Yeah,
that's definitely a big one. God. See, now that I'm thinking about PS4, I'm just thinking about like, okay, so I originally bought my PS4 to play Destiny with my older brother because he wanted somebody to play with, and I was the easiest person to convince.
Fair enough.
So that's another game I played for a long time was Destiny, but I just can't do it anymore. I don't know what's up.
It's kind of bland. I played a little bit of it, and it's just like it's very hard for an RPG MMO that isn't paid like month or subscription based to really keep up with the content coming out. Even though they probably have microtransactions, I'm guessing. But they really have a hard time keeping up with consistent content rotation within every like other month to 3 months. And that's where like behind my head, Final Fantasy 14 freaking got it like right because they do subscription based where everyone's like, oh, I don't want to pay for a game, but like the content and how much is in it is insane. If you start from the beginning and just do what's in the game now without skipping anything, you'll be there for months. Literally completing everything. Months.
I tried doing traditional MMOs. It just didn't really grab me.
Which one did you play though?
World of Warcraft.
That's why.
Yeah.
I'm not joking. World of Warcraft is a very it's a taste like a game that you got to have taste for. Honestly, if you ever want to try a game, pick up Final Fantasy 14. Like it's if you MMO, I would also do the skip for the frickin' first area because yes, it's good story, but it's so boring until you get to 50. Trust me.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Nope. Duly noted.
Mm-hmm. So okay, I can tell we can talk about games all day. Let's try to go back to TikTok because that's where I found you, and that's where I originally found you through links too. So on TikTok, you make all this content. What is your favorite duet you have ever done, or a few duets you've ever done, and received?
That's the thing. I don't do a lot of duets now that I think about it. I must look like a jerk.
No.
No, I don't know. I just never really do all that many duets, unless I like specific people. Like there was one I did with Smiley Snowman during. It was like the infection storyline that unfortunately came to an end, but where he was drunk and he punched me in the back of the head, and I just turned around. It was that one Hulk. It was like Hulk and Iron Man sound. I'm sorry. That was a fun one. That's probably my favorite.
I'm sorry.
Yep.
That's one of the ones I could actually memorize. And there's no words. I wonder why. It's all beats. I can't remember words. For the love of me, I can't remember words. But when it comes to like beats and rhythm patterns, I can remember that. Let's see. Banjo Kazooie, cool, nice choice. If I can, I will play the shit out of Destiny. Don't know why. I just like it. Hey, Obi-Wan. Everyone's got their own game they love.
Hey, I played Destiny all the way up till like House of Wolves, and then even after that, I got back into it. And then Destiny 2, up until Fallen. I mean, up until I can't remember what it was called. Fuck.
It's all good.
But up until like the one before this DLC, I played all the way up through that, and then it just kind of I just kind of fell off.
That's kind of what I did with A Realm Reborn or Final Fantasy 14. I played it when it came out for PS4, and that's when the second coil of Bahamut got released. That was a fun raid. The next raid was fun. The next set was like, what the fuck is this shit? And it was super hard, but it was just like that whole not even like fun hard type like game, like type of situation, and just fell off from there. I played it all the way until the most recent one and stopped playing. I don't even know what's coming out for it anymore. Cheskity got addicted to Skyrim. My favorite duet was when Jericho duetted him with the journal.
Oh, that's an old joke. That's an old joke.
That's an old
totally
joke?
forgot
Wait,
about
what?
that.
What am I missing here?
So, okay, long story short, it's when I first started streaming. Jericho is one of my longest staying supporters. He's been with me for a long time.
Okay.
And he was one of the first people to join my streams. And there was a joke about him writing fanfics in the journal.
Ah, okay.
Very heretical fanfics.
Okay, fair enough. Fair enough, okay.
It's like anything that might indicate something, he would be like, pulls out journal.
Oh my god. That sounds like something I would do. Like, you said it. We gotta go with it. Shit, even Wolf will be like that. What did you say? I'm like, no, I did not fuck that up. Yes, you did. Like,
It's canon now. It's canon.
Yep. It's in there. It's out there. Like, damn it.
Yep.
I'm like, yeah, fun times like that. My god. So,
I have read on stream one of his fanfics.
Oh my god. That was a mistake. No, it was a good mistake. It was a good mistake.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So what is like something that like you just like you accomplished and you're so proud of it? What's one of your greatest accomplishments?
I mean, for one, building up just building up what I've actually just made content-wise, like the people that I've brought into the Cryptid crew and just building that kind of awesome community. But like if we're talking more like just actual like pieces that I've been proud of, like this is probably my greatest achievement at the moment. Like this mask.
Very nice, very nice. Now, why is that?
So for one, I've always liked masks. Like from the beginning of my content, and just from as far back as I can remember, I've always loved masks. And I've always tried to make them. I've made them out of like plastic, cardboard. I would literally go through trash and find like cardboard, weird pieces of plastic, and make like masks and stuff like that. And just seeing how much I've improved, and how, like, especially this one compared to every other mask I've made, how high quality this is. I just never thought I could do that until I actually made it, and it's on my face now. And it's comfortable.
That's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
That's awesome. Oh, like, damn. Yeah, that's really freaking cool.
Mm-hmm.
You have any tattoos?
I have one. It's on my ankle, and at that same concert where I got my first vinyl, they were doing flash tattoos at the bar next door. So I was like, "Fuck it."
Right? Like, fuck it, let's go.
Might as well.
Let me guess, it's Homer Simpson.
It's not.
Damn. Was I anywhere close?
No.
Damn.
I mean, I can... Wait, 1 second. Let's see if I can do this.
Don't fall over in your chair now, okay? Oh, it's a symbol. What is that?
So the concert I went to was called Hexfest, and that was the kind of logo for it. So I was like, you know what? It looks cool. It'll remind me of where I got it. Might as well.
Makes sense. Has meaning and actually means something. Okay. I like it. So, now, as a TikTok creator and just creator in general, what is some advice that you would want to give to anyone starting out?
One thing I would like to say is the big thing, if you really want to try and make content get noticed on here, the big word is consistency. Like, same on Twitch, same on everywhere else. If you're not consistent, the algorithm isn't going to help you in any way, shape, or form. So if you want to do it, you've got to do it consistently and make sure you post it. Even though, like, particularly for, like, art, which I like to do, is post everything. Even your mistakes, especially your mistakes, actually. Because that also provides you a place to look back on and see how much you've improved. Because it's so hard nowadays, especially for artists, because, like, you look at all these amazing artists that are, like, half your age that have twice your skill level, and you're just like, wow, why am I even trying? But you don't see all the work that they put in behind the scenes.
Yeah, exactly. You don't see that. Like, you have to, like, start from scratch and get somewhere, and then eventually you get better.
Exactly.
Like before, I could barely read chat, play a game. Now I could read chat, play a game, have a conversation, and then also type in chat while I'm also reading, and then reading questions off and collecting what you're saying while doing this. Like,
exactly. Nobody just starts doing everything well.
Mm-hmm.
It's not possible. Unless you're, like, some sort of, I don't know, like, mutant? I don't know. But you're not going to just start out doing well. You got to be consistent. And again, I'm going to bring in art to this. You got to love it. Because a lot of the times it will not love you.
Oh. That is, like, okay. That is one thing a lot of people also don't understand. Like, a lot of people will pick, like, the hottest game. Like, let's just put Twitch, for example. Let's start from there. They'll pick the hottest game, and I'm going to just play this all the time. It's like, okay, whatever. You're going to get lost. One, you'll get lost in the mix because no one knows you. Two, do you truly love that game? That's the other thing.
Yeah.
Like,
don't be afraid to branch out and do things that other people aren't doing right now, because, like everyone, it's a bandwagon thing. Everyone jumps on the bandwagon. So if everyone is on the bandwagon, how is everyone going to see you?
Exactly. Yep. It's like one of those things, even being consistent. Like, I try to be on majority of the week, like, by 8 p.m. I usually am. And I get a lot of people coming in, coming out, back and forth. But, like, with, like, Twitch, it really is, you got to find something you like doing. Even if maybe it is the hottest game and you want to sit there and play that for years, by all means. Like, if I was doing Twitch back when Final Fantasy 14 just started and I actually started on that, I would be up there with, like, Mr. Happy, Xenosis Vex, what's her name? I don't want to forget her because she's awesome too. Miss Tech. And I would be up there with them because I knew the game really well. I knew the ins and outs. I just fell off because I just got tired of it, and I didn't want to go into content creation like that when I was already tired of the game. Like, Apex is a fun game that I could play with my friends all the time. It's not a really, like, niche type thing. And that's what I love about it. And I love the hyper, the crazy, the fucking random moments where we're just digging around and it's like, how the fuck did this? And the thing is, I love the game. I will play other games too, but, like, that's the main game people could find me on. And I love it. Man, that is so true. Consistency and just being, like, doing what you think is good. And then also a keyword that I tell people that a lot of people don't understand, even when I tell them when they're been a content creator, find who you really are.
Exactly.
Like,
don't front. Like, just be yourself. Because if people find out that you're not actually the way you act, they're just gonna leave.
Unless you're putting on a show. Just like how Dr. Disrespect and some other people. If you're trying to put on an actual show, by all means. It's like when I interview Dr. Zed, Havoc, and Ghostly, or Willow, I interviewed their personas, their OCs, not them. And that's when it's okay. But when you're just, like, trying to act someone else and not be yourself, people will see right through that through the camera. Like, they really do. But what I mean by, like, find yourself is, like, maybe gaming isn't it. Maybe, like, you need a combination. Maybe you need to try other stuff. Like, it's
variety, man.
Yep.
Variety is the spice of life. Do don't just do what you think is fun and cool. Do what you want to do. For me, my two biggest things on my Twitch channel are video games and then art. I do a lot of art on there. Because for one, I don't see a lot of people doing live commissions. So I thought that might be cool. And also, I just love doing it. I love the challenge. But then I also add stuff that I like that. Like, some days I'll just draw whatever I want. And it's fun. You can tell I'm having fun with it. And
that's exactly it. That's the key to success on content creation. Will you find the success immediately? No. You might luck out like how Bella Porsche just nodded her head and shook it back and forth and got millions of followers. Yeah, but that's all she's known for. I mean, I'm not downing her for what she did. I hate the algorithm for what it did.
Yeah.
That's it.
No, it's just people just gotta understand that's not gonna happen. That's like a 99.99999% not gonna happen.
That's hitting the lottery like 5 times in a row. But then also, what a lot of people don't understand, when that does happen to someone, what else are they known for?
Exactly.
What's Charlie known for? Just the renegade. That's just facts, right? Like, she's just known.
That's also one of my big gripes with TikTok. It pigeonholes you so hard. Like, I started out on mechanic TikTok. Like, that's just how it is. Because, all my stuff had to do with mechanics and, nondescript lube shop. It just had to do with it. But when I tried to branch out into other things, TikTok was like, no, you're staying here.
So, damn, I lost my train of thought. God damn it. Okay, so, it happens. It's all good. Hi, Kat. How are you? You distracted me.
Man.
I'm just making an excuse right now. Sorry.
No, it's just like, no, that's how it goes. Like, there's 5 trains of thought, and then there's all the conductors are dead. They're narrowly missing each other. And they're all on fire. It works.
What are they playing, Among Us? Dude, that game, I was playing with friends, and I love playing games with friends. I did enjoy it with the friends, but I'm sitting here, I'm going, if I was not playing with my friends, I would be falling asleep.
Yep.
Like, legit. But I like Hellcat. I had so much fun playing with you. And Wolf of the Void, Kaji, I'm Top Creeper, Crazy Blue Eyes.
I've played a couple games. I'm really bad, just in general, especially as an imposter. I'm a really bad imposter.
Oh, it's not even that. It's just, yeah, you're a beast. It's just like, it's just not my type of game. I mean, I play Apex. I went from Call of Duty back to Apex because Call of Duty is so slow to me, while Apex is fast paced. There's always something going on. And you always got to pay attention to everything. No, you can't turn corners at all. No, that was great when I dodged you. But when you came up right behind me, I was like, God damn it. She got me good. So, damn, this was this is pretty good. It's pretty good. So TikTok, and especially let's talk about TikTok a little bit more. What is something on TikTok that you wish TikTok would change?
It's not necessarily a feature or anything like that. It's just I wish they would be more consistent and more rigid in their community guidelines things.
More
so if it happens to one person, that did it, it happens to the rest of them that actually did it.
Yeah.
Not just like kind of like, who are we gonna ban today?
I have to agree. Like, more transparency.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That's another thing. Like, them actually speaking to us and telling us, like, if we do for some reason get like a video taken down or a strike, they would tell us why.
The issue is,
that would be great.
Maybe I could put this in perspective of, like, I don't know what the numbers are for TikTok. What the fuck? What, you twitching over here? You okay? I'm gonna stop petting you now. I don't know what the fuck that was. Anyway, well, let's put this in perspective, and this is not TikTok. This is YouTube. So every minute of the day, 500 hours is uploaded to YouTube of watch time of videos. 500 hours worth every minute of the day. So if you put that in perspective, TikTok is used by a ton more people regularly. So with all of that content, there's no way the people at the humans at TikTok are able to keep up with all of those videos. So when the algorithm, when say you and I report a video for whatever reason, the algorithm just did not catch something. It goes into like either a deeper algorithm or it just automatically will get kicked because something might be actually triggering it. Did you forget the bagel bites?
There we go. Okay, we're good. Oh, damn it.
What?
My phone died. I am so sorry. Give me like 1 minute.
Good. That was just perfect. Like you're like, damn it.
God damn it. Fucking hell. I didn't want to come off screen. I don't know why I didn't do it. Fucking hell.
Every show I have technical difficulties. Every time. It's all good though.
Don't laugh.
Into the lurk mode. Hell yeah. Let's go, bro. Ambrose, technical difficulties. Let me catch up on chat. Let's see. We got sometimes also a buddy of ours. Oh yeah, that's right. Ambrose was with us too. Shit. Yeah.
Give me a second to take off my mask, actually.
It loses popularity because there's oversaturation. This game or that game may be doing well. True that, Obi-Wan, but it's not that it loses popularity. It's just with the oversaturation. It's just people got tired of the fab at the moment, the trend at the moment, the hot thing at the moment.
New hot thing. Yeah.
And that's what it is. And that's why when I do start Twitch, Kingdom Hearts will likely be my first series to play, whether it's still hotter as it is, or as hot as it is. Yeah, exactly. Like Ambrose, that's like you just do what you want to do, and you'll find people who like you for what you do. That's really what it is. Now, the other thing is like if you want consistent growth, is like you also got to figure out ways to like keep your audience, keep like entertaining them, finding ways to get your word out, having people meet you, having people come out and just like have good times hanging out. And that's really hard to do. It's really hard to get your crowd engaged and interactive and engaging and working together and meeting each other. Like it's really hard to discover something like that. Like I figured out Blood Vixen, my wife had an idea for the OC cosplay contest. We did it. It was very successful. We met a lot of people. That's where I met Wolf of the Void was in the second OC contest. Kaji, man, and it wasn't for that, I would have met Hellcat. I would have met anyone in my chat pretty much. Like honestly, because of TikTok and doing that. And now it's like works as a full rotation because they see that, they join the Discord, they see I do Twitch, they see they do this, and they get to interact with each other. It's a great time. Hell yeah.
Got everything back up. We're good.
You're good. Hell yeah. Now you're back on screen. Now
there we go. Sorry about that.
What were we talking about before?
Like, I'm good at this.
That was perfect. Like as soon as like you plug it in, dead. It was like, fuck.
Yep. I hope somebody clipped that.
That might be the highlight. I might highlight that. Let's put.
Honestly, if that's not the highlight, I'd be kind of disappointed.
That'll be the thing I put out on TikTok, definitely. So, nice. Let's see. What do we got here? We went through a lot of stuff. We had a good time. Does Chad have any more questions? Because we are getting close to the hour mark before I start asking like a few more questions that pop in my head. Okay, I'm pretty sure you got trolls because your content's kind of that funny content. What is the best comment, clapback, or comeback you have ever had?
I think okay. So actually, it wasn't me that said this. It was another follower, and it was of the first video of where I was stress testing my mask. And I was headbanging. I was doing windmills, and somebody asked me if I washed my hair. And then the next comment down is, "Yeah, he did. He left the shampoo at your mom's house." That was the best one I ever heard.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Wow. Hold on. I want to see if this is the best one now. something. Okay, I came back in the second part. Something should have came in, or something should have stayed in drafts. I came back and said something should have been swallowed. This guy.
Well, that's one.
Right? Oh, that one TikTok? Oh shit. That was one of my best ones.
That's a good. That's a really good one.
Nope. I was pretty pissed off that day anyway, so it made me happy. So
Nice.
I just found you randomly on TikTok, and I joined your Twitch live a few weeks later. Joined you on Apex, and yeah, that's how it happened, Lynx. And I'm glad it did because like you're fucking awesome, dude. Marguerite Williams, fucking awesome. Ambrose is awesome. Hostile, everyone fucking in this chat is fucking awesome. Like, and if you guys have no more questions, we're pretty close to that hour mark, and usually my last few questions takes up about 15-20 minutes, so I'm going to start asking them. So I always ask 3 questions when I'm closing out. The first one is, during the interview, was there any question that you wish I asked or didn't get to ask you, but you were curious on, like, just tell it, or not curious, but you want to tell your audience, your viewers, just something that you didn't get asked but wanted to be asked or expected to be asked during the interview?
One thing I did expect to be asked was like the whole like aesthetic like thing, the whole upside down triangle, the skull, the green mohawk.
Okay, let's start from the beginning then. Why did you come up with your username? And that's right, Marguerite, it was from Kino, because Kino was from TikTok. I interviewed her a while back, and I helped her out on Twitch, so she'll raid me from time to time, and I raid her. So, TheWendigoMan, how did you come up with that?
So, it was actually back in my senior year of high school. I was actually trying to start being a creepypasta narrator, because people say my voice, and I can do that.
Okay.
And I was thinking of, like, names for myself, and, like, they were super, like, edgy. And by the time I got out of high school, you know, I was kind of like, I really don't like those names. So I decided to, you know, like, reinvent myself. And, you know, I was just looking up creatures, cryptids, stuff like that, and then I came across the Wendigo, of course.
Okay.
And just the idea of it, and I don't know, something struck a chord with me. So, yeah, that's where the name came from.
Hey, fair enough. I mean, like, you just saw something. It's just like my name. I love Final Fantasy, and Final is very easy to remember because it's like the last thing. Usually you remember the beginning and the end. So I was like, you know what? Let's go. And then my last name is Harper, and a lot of people call me Harps. I'm like, let's see if it's taken. And it wasn't taken. Final Hearts was. I was like, hell yeah, mofos. I got this bitch. But yeah, that's very interesting though. Like trying to find, like, that's very cool. That's very cool. Like just like discovering your name and then having a meaning for it is like hard to do, and it's awesome when you get that. So that's interesting.
It is not easy to drink in this mask.
Now let's go to the mask. Why the particular symbols?
So, and also this kind of has to do with the Wendigo, kind of, but. This on my forehead, it's inverted delta, which in math is a symbol for change. So by inverting it, stagnation, just kind of like the whole idea behind the Wendigo is insatiable greed, hunger, stuff like that. And really, if you think about it, that never changes in humans. So I don't know. that's kind of where that started.
No,
but
that's
like
actually...
the whole.
That's really cool. Like you got an idea, go with it. Like actually, like make it a complete thing. Because like I could tell you like the idea, but you don't have like a complete idea with it yet. Like it's really cool. Like you should actually like fine tune that, because that's actually like a really cool concept you got going on there.
Well, thank you, man.
Yeah, that's actually really cool. I see it, but now it's just like, okay, let's fine tune it so I can be like, yeah, it's this, bitches.
Yeah.
So okay, that's the first question. Okay, and like where did that one come from? Was like Okay, they're asking you. Now, is there an interesting fact about yourself that no one knows, just like how Gothic Thug has no belly button, Dr. Zed has a prosthetic leg, Ari Goes Rar has no like the femur bones are fused. What else do I have? I don't know what else I have, but I have a lot. Oh, someone could put a nail into their nose. Yeah. What you got anything interesting that no one knows about you?
God, all those, all those sound actually interesting. I mean, God, I feel boring now.
No, not necessarily. I mean, I don't really have personally. I don't have anything really interesting. Right.
I can do that.
Wait, what did you do? Oh, you can dislocate your fucking thumb?
Yeah.
What? I didn't catch it at first. I was just like, okay, now that is pretty interesting. Okay, fair enough. Okay, yeah, okay, fair enough. You could dislocate your thumb. Okay, that's a good one.
There you go.
Okay, you found something, so you do have something. You can't say I don't. Aha.
Yeah. Okay, it's weird asking somebody what they think is interesting about themselves when they've lived with it their entire life.
Exactly, but no, I didn't know that. I'm pretty sure most of chat doesn't know that until now. Or didn't know that. Doesn't know that.
Well, now they do.
Word in. Hey, that's better than the phrasing I did with Neurotic Ragdoll. Oh my god. What is your favorite pastime? This is what I said. Like, I'm trying to remember it. What is your favorite pastime to do each other? Yeah, I said that. Yeah. Oh, it was epic. She's like, I'm done. It was epic. I'll tag you. I'll tag you in that video.
Please do. Please do.
So now, if chat says no more questions, I'm gonna ask the last actual question now. I haven't really seen much, so okay. Now, do you have any questions for me? And it could be multiple. And Blood, my wife, Llama, and Blood, my wife, because like we both are creators. I don't know if you looked at my content at all, but like the female in there is my wife, and she's like almost at 80,000 followers.
How do you get your blacklight stuff to turn out so well? Are you using like a diffuser over the front, or because whenever I try to do blacklight content, it always blows out?
Wait, what?
Like, okay, so like the mask. This mask is blacklight. Like, actually, I'm prepared for this.
Okay.
This mask is blacklight reactive, so I can do stuff like this. Whenever I try to shoot with the blacklight, this is always like blown out. Like, it's always super bright.
Yeah, because that whatever that is, and okay, you can dim the blacklight if you could do that, like put like a extra filter over it or whatever. You could dim it. I don't know if you can do that, but you could, or put the blacklight farther away from you when you're recording. Try that, because like that's an interesting question. I've never had that question. Because like we just got like simple stuff and it's not that bright. But like our first shoot, if you go back to the very first blacklight stuff that we did, we actually had green on us and it didn't show up, and we wasted like all that green and time to put it on. We had green on over the black, and I was like, it didn't show up. This sucks.
Don't you love that?
It happens though. It happens. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And also, so now I gotta ask you, what got you into making content on TikTok?
All right, I'll start from the beginning. I started on Twitch, and then I also at the same time wanted to do YouTube. Because like Twitch, YouTube, double content, and not thinking like, okay, whatever. I just know like if you do good on Twitch, you could eventually like grow an audience on there, pass it over to YouTube, and then pass it over to Twitch. You could eventually get monetized on YouTube. So it's like a passive income. You're not relying on crowdsourcing. And that's like kind of like my long-term goal. But at the time, that was like 100% what I was thinking. I just went with it. was playing Final Fantasy 14. Ended up watching the Alpha Gaming. He gave some of the best advice you could for anyone starting, saying like findability and like just curate content. Who cares how bad it is? Just create it, like do it, like meet your audience, like figure out what they want, like and keep going.
Nobody's gonna like the content you make if you don't make content.
Exactly. You can't not like it if you don't have anything to not like.
Exactly.
So he had a video out saying like findability. And that was kind of like what I wanted to go for. I wanted people to like find my content, like to say, hey, either you love me or you fucking hate me, and this is why you hate me, and this is why you love me. He said like, make sure Twitch, well, make sure was a thing. Findability is like a 1 or a 2. YouTube's like a 50 if you do the tags and titles and descriptions right. And then TikTok's like 100. And I went, what? So I downloaded TikTok. No clue how the fuck to use it, and I actually like made random videos, gained followers, not a lot, but I still gained some followers. I'm like, this is interesting. Then I just stopped it. Yeah, I stopped doing it because I just couldn't find what I wanted to do. I didn't really like it. But then my wife heard I had one, downloaded it, made a 10, 9, 8, 7, all the way to 0 type shit, and it was a whole bunch of her pictures of her looking either sexy or it had a cosplay or a random photo shoot, one of her Halloween things she made, and it kind of blew up. She gained a lot of followers. So she stayed with it for a while, joined the OC community. I just wanted to join her. And so I joined her, and then we started building all these other things. Like, most of the TikTok stuff is like her idea. I come in and improv. She came up with the contest. Someone else came up with the interviews where someone suggested a podcast. And then after suggesting the podcast, we did a few. And we're supposed to do it every Sunday. Something happened and fell apart. He also said, let's try some interviews. So I interviewed him first. And then I loved the idea. I was like, you know what? Let's try to do this as like a regular thing. Started doing it myself. I just freaking love that. It's just great. Like, I used to do a podcast every Sunday. Now, me and Hostelbon and Wolf of the Void are doing a podcast every Saturday. But the difference is, we're all live on our respective channels. We have one topic we're talking about. And when we're playing a game, of course, the next part's going to be game specific. So say we're playing Apex. If we lose track of topic and chat calls us out on it, we get penalized in the game. So, penalty 1, drop an item from your inventory. Penalty 2, drop one of your equipped items. Penalty 3, drop your entire inventory. Or drop your gun. I forgot what it was, but... And the thing is, when the first one happens, it's just you. When the second one happens, it happens to 2 people, and chat has to fight over who. And then when the third one happens, it's just everyone. Everyone gets fucked. We didn't fuck up the first show, but it's like we're going to be continuing to do it because it's a fun time. It's interactive with the chat.
Because you have fun with it, man.
Exactly. And that's a different form of podcast. I wanted to create... Hostile Bond wanted to do a podcast. Wolf of the Void was cool with the idea. And I was just like, let's try something different. Everyone was for the idea. I'm like, let's go. Wait, hold on. Let's go. So... And we did it, and I love it. I just hope we actually find a topic where we do fuck up, because this is gonna be hilarious, like, fucking hilarious. And now my goal is to, in the long run, kind of let on a long story thing to this point. My goal now is to make this like my career, so I can quit my labor job, so I can actually be home and spend time with my wife, like when she's going out for a smoke show in the backyard while I'm talking to her, networking, and freaking thinking about the next idea for everything, and shooting back and forth while she's shooting TikTok ideas with me, playing with my son more with games and hanging out. Once I can get to that point with YouTube, and like possibly Twitch, but I don't want to rely on crowdsourcing. I appreciate everyone who does support me, but I don't want to rely on you guys. That's your money. I love it. But, like, you don't have to do it. it does help, but you don't have to do it. I want to rely on YouTube. So, and that's where that's kind of where I'm going. Like, and that's really my goal. And then the interviews, I love these. I love meeting people. I really do. I don't care who it is. Like I was talking about yesterday that there was a TikTok that went around, a guy doing interviews. He said he wanted to fucking meet Mr. Beast. I want to get him on the show. And I'm like, you have no show. You have 4 videos up. And I fell asleep during your interview. I had an interview coming up and they interviewed that person. And I fell asleep during it. There was no interaction with chat. There was no interaction with anything. It was just very monotone. Like, oh, let's try fast this. Like, there was just nothing. But that's my personal opinion. Other people like that format. I hate it because it's boring. And I'm not saying any names because I don't want to be an asshole. But yeah, I saw that. I got triggered. I legit got triggered because the thing is, in that video, people.
Here's my thought process on that, dude. Like, I can't knock you for that. It's like Gordon Ramsay going into a place that claims to be somewhere that they cook food. And being a professional that you've dedicated your life to, see that shit, I would get pissed off too.
That's not what really triggered me.
Yeah.
That's not what really triggered me. Now, I will ask that question, Links, right after this. Now, what really triggered me is this. I was nominated by someone in there. The thing was like, do this, do that. Well, you could do one of those things, but the other thing is closed. You can't do it because he has to be doing something else. I'm not saying the actual details, but everyone could figure it out. But yeah. And I was like, oh, he's one of those. He just chooses who he wants on the show. I get it. He's just a clout chaser. That's it. Yeah. And
it's all ever anyone's in there for now. Sucks.
Yeah, Links. By the way, ask this man on the vibe check emote he made.
Okay, actually, that's coming pretty close to the 1-year anniversary of the vibe check for me. So, it was Halloween last year. And it was when I wasn't quite as large of a creator as I am now. I still wouldn't consider myself a large creator, but whatever. And I was just getting into it. I was like, you know what, this should be fun. Why not just do something stupid?
Okay.
And so I put a cone, like a traffic cone, on my head, and I was just holding a chainsaw, saying the council would like to have a word with you.
Oh my god, that's hilarious.
I'll have to tag you in that video so you can see it.
Like, Links is spamming it in chat, but yeah, I could just image the whole thing now because knowing the story. Oh my god. Like, chat. I asked chat. I need help with a couple emotes, and they helped me with like my basic ones, like love, freaking hype, rage, because I rage a lot. You should really. Yeah. What else the fuck do I have? I have so many here. Let's see. Crying. Oh, Rip's my favorite. Oh my god, I love Rip. Rip is so cool. And then and then I got 3 more coming once she actually gets back on doing her commission. She takes the long breaks, but they're freaking epic. And I'm getting one where it's hugs, but I'm hugging a hook from Dead by Daylight.
I mean, what else do you do when you're a survivor? You hug hooks.
I know.
You gotta make sure that you gotta make sure they know that you're appreciated. They do a lot of hard work in that game, and nobody gives them any
I know, right? And then my catchphrases are always laughing my ass off and what the fuck, so I'm throwing those in there.
Nice.
I'm always like, what the fuck? Yeah. Seriously. No, like, Apex, sniper shot, right through the motherfucker's crotch, and just go straight through, bullet phases through. My son watches it too. Did that just happen? I went, what the fuck? Well, yes, that happened. Yeah, so that's my catchphrase. Is that the ones I can't wait until those are in? But yeah, like having stories for emotes, man, I know. Holy shit! Now with that long story, because that is always a long story I tell. But that's really what it is. I want to entertain people. I want to make people happy. I want to make people, not make, but like have everyone come meet new people and have a good time. And that's my goal. And then watch my cat just like terrorize my stuff over here. Yes, you. Now, with you, do you have any more questions?
What is the answer to life, the universe, and everything? You better answer this question.
Okay, I will answer it. Let me think about it. So about life and everything. Let me think.
What is the answer to life, the universe, and everything?
There is no true answer. The real answer is just be yourself and fuck what everyone else is thinking.
I mean, I was expecting 42, but I guess that works too.
Okay, that works. So you have no more questions then, I take it?
Nope, we're good.
All right, so does Chad have any questions real quick? Anything at all? Let's go. Come on, we got one more question. One more. Purple. Purple. I was there when you did a VOD review to see if it missed, but it just phased through him. No, this is a different one, Lynx. This is recent. Oh, never mind. I did show you guys live. It really was like, what? Okay, favorite killer in Dead by Daylight.
Pyramid Head.
Pyramid Head? Yep. Yeah, you're kind of low now.
Geometric Boy's best boy.
Okay, got it. Geometric's best boy. Oh my god.
Geometric Boy's best boy, man.
If you got nothing else, I think that's meeting adjourned. Huh?
All right. Well, thank you so much for having me, man. I really do appreciate it.
Oh, hell yeah. I'll stay on the line for a few moments after this. But everyone, I'm going to be playing Apex right after this. I'm going to probably grab a drink, grab a little sandwich, take a little break, but I'm also going to talk to him for a few minutes. So I'm going to be right back. And with that being said, bye-bye. Okay. That's your cue to say bye.
Bye.
Bye.